Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Zanki Zero. So, I hope. Sometimes I screw up. Now, let's get the Poison Blood Blade instead. I was thinking of getting the Blazing Decapitator. I think I'd still like to get it. Unfortunately, we gotta find another one of those. No Tourmalines either. Yeah, Stun Knife would be nice, but I don't know where to get Tourmalines from. Let's see. Like to get a lot of these things. Okay, well anyway, let's go grab my equipment. I keep all this off when I'm doing difficulty 5 stuff, because like,
I'll hold it. Maybe this
it's full super sudden death mode, and so not really a whole lot of reason to carry, you know, expensive, hard to replace gear along, because yeah, I've straight up like permanently lost items in the past. While just running around the world and stuff, and that's not very fun. So I figured I'd just, like, leave it behind. I mean, I really hope people don't mind that I've been doing this, but it's also one of those where it's like, well, not too much I can do. Give it to Rinko this time. Let's see, we want to keep the fire axes out. Give her that. Give her that. Let's see, give him that. This is a full slash team. But that's okay. Alright, craft item. So we can make the handmade halberd. Quick charge and power charge. Well, I can make a couple of these, so I guess let's make them. I don't know if I can make any more fire axes. No, we haven't found any. I guess we didn't actually need multiples of those. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have insulation sneakers. Whoops. Okay, that's for her. A handmade halberd is just straight up better. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken. No, that's... There's a couple of pieces of... There's a couple of weapons that actually use older tier gear. Yeah, the... Oh! The Blazing Bamboo Lance. We just gotta go grab my bamboo spears. So I did have it after all. I wasn't entirely sure. I really wish some more of these recipes actually used them as well. Okay, well, heat resistant leather, keep it from burning. Not actually that good. Hopefully we can get another deck brush at some point. The acidic deck brush might be kind of interesting. Honestly, I'm holding out for this. Admittedly, I don't know if I'm gonna get another rusty combat knife. Need to get some more bird beaks. Okay. Yeah, I was also looking into it. If I wanted to, we could go full, like... full pew-pew with my group at some point. Let's just put those away. Okay, this is good enough. We got some decent equipment. But it would be really interesting to actually load everybody up with bows and guns and stuff. And go nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna take off... I'm gonna turn off the music. Because I want to hear the special music for this rune. Maybe? I don't know. And I'm good enough. We've taken a little bit of damage. The characters might change ages here. It varies. No? Looks like they're good. They definitely don't look their age. But, you know, whatever. It's just so much easier if I don't have to worry about them aging out on me.
Where haven't we gone yet?
Okay, so how do we get to that again?
I can't go there.
If I'm not mistaken, this is really easy.
I'm gonna use it. It won't open.
Okay. At least getting here is super easy. I don't know about the rest of this.
Check the map.
Okay. Oh.
Where are we?
That's open now. I think I have to check it out.
Hey, cool.
So what have we got in here? Let's see.
This is.
4 and circle are written on the wall.
Here. Yeah, take that.
Okay.
Waiting for my chance. Ready?
Here.
Bust up her arm. I don't want to waste too much stamina. Oh, right, I didn't bring the mushroom hot pot with me. Owie. There we go. I'm curious if the poison is actually worth bringing around, to be honest. Okay, so that's an elevator that brings us back up. That's a door. Oh, we don't have any of the sleeping bonuses. Safety zone.
Found it.
Diary. It has information on the lab days. Okay, and I don't have any food on me. Okay, so I'm not as prepared for this as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. Let's see. Use that one. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like having the holy. Okay.
Let's take this. I'll hold it.
Let's see. Party formation. We grab Zen. Let's grab Mamoru. Okay. Get. Damn it.
Can't.
You know, honestly, I'm just gonna reload. So these guys are a little bit more dangerous than I thought they were going to be. Oh, I'm still on difficulty 5. That's why they're ultra deadly. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna load back to that previous save before we even went in here, and I'm gonna go turn it down. How's like holy? I mean, it's really tough, and the answer is well, duh. I'm still on difficulty 5. That would do it. Okay, difficulty. Because, yeah, on one hand, getting all the Shigabane would be nice. On the other hand, it's gonna take a while. I don't like it. Okay, bunkmates. So let's have those two together. Who's gonna be our back line? Those two? This doesn't seem like a bad combo. No cross bonuses, unfortunately, but that's okay. Hey, Miss Minimo, there's a question that's been on my mind lately. Do you mind if I ask you? What's this all of a sudden? Oh, you're making me nervous. Out with it already. If you insist, well, here it goes. Are you really a police officer? Huh? It's not that I'm doubting you. You just have such soft eyes, and you seem like the bold type, but you're actually quite delicate. You want to be strong, but you can't hide the fragility deep inside you. You just don't seem very suited to being a police officer to me. That's it. I feel dumb getting all nervous about it. And, you know, you're getting awfully personal with something I'm so self-conscious about. Anyway, cops that go around glaring at everyone only exist on TV or in movies and manga. Our uniforms are already intimidating, so it'd only make bad guys more cautious acting like that. Not to mention we'd scare all the civvies. I see. Kinda like how friendly-looking Yakuza are actually scarier than the fierce-looking ones. Well, I don't know about that. But if you think acting tough all the time makes you a capable police officer, you're mistaken. That must mean the truly capable police officers are people like you. Hey, you being sarcastic here? Not cool, Dr. Mamoru. Mamoru? It's both. They've said both over the course of this game, and it bothers me. No, I'm being sincere. Just as you said, it's foolish to judge others solely based on their appearance. Which brings me to my real question. As such a capable person, how do you see the rest of us? Is there anyone you're wary of and think they can't be trusted? I don't really look at you guys like that, but if I had to pick, it'd be you, Doctor. Huh, me? I mean, you don't really outwardly show your emotions. You seem like a good guy, but you brush things off with love, and I can't really tell what you're thinking. That was my idea of behaving maturely, but I see now it can be interpreted that way too. It seems like I learned something today. That's the kind of thing I was talking about, but maybe that's just the way you are. Drinks? Check. Late night snacks? Check. Alright, we're all set. Today's the day you tell me, Rinko. You mean my relationship story, right? Yeah, you never talked about it because you kept getting embarrassed. It's more like I'm having trouble sorting things in my own head. Whew, okay. Promise you won't tell anyone? Promise. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. Alright. I told you the boy named Makoto confessed his feelings for me, right? I only thought of him as a friend until then, so I was so surprised my mind just went blank. But from that moment, it felt like everything changed. His face looked like a different person's. I was so embarrassed. I couldn't even look him in the eye. And what happened? I realized I liked him too, and before I knew it, we weren't friends anymore. So you became more than friends. Sounds like a mature relationship. No, we were still too immature for that. We had one stupid argument and ended up not talking to each other until graduation. But when you asked me about who I liked, he was the first person I thought of. Maybe because he was my first love, or maybe because he's the one I liked more than anyone. I just don't know anymore. But even now, his memories are deep inside you, and you think back to it fondly. You think I'll meet someone who will make me feel like that someday? Yes, I'm sure you will. Because knowing you, I'm sure you'll do whatever it takes to find that special someone. Thanks, Rinko. What? I can tell that story was very precious to you, and you decided to share it with me, so thank you. I promise I'll never ever tell anyone. Yeah, it's a promise. Yeah, a girl-to-girl promise. Hey, you were really rich, weren't you, madame? Yes, though the fortune belonged to my family, not me personally. What of it? Oh, nothing important. I was just wondering if you're discontent with your life of poverty now. I cannot deny that there is some of that. This is the first time I've had trouble with basic necessities. Like I thought. Never lacked for anything up until now. Zenkapoto, what do you hope to accomplish by asking such an obvious thing? I was never wealthy despite my family being well off, so I just feel envious of you. I see. I am used to that. Used to being envied? Envy directed towards me despite me doing nothing, or perhaps because of it. I have experienced it all my life. I was shaken by it when I was young, but now it's no different than the air I breathe. I'm impressed you can compartmentalize it like that. It's not as if I've accepted it. I still find it unfair. But that does not mean I should let it bother me. My life of not wanting for anything, and the fact that those who envy me are poor. I'm not at fault for them, nor are they anything I can control. So to me, it is nothing but air, something that is simply there. Guess your life was hard in its own way. As a commoner, I can't even begin imagining what it's like. It's a relief to know you feel that way. It's only natural you cannot imagine it. We live in completely different worlds, after all. Maybe not so much anymore, huh? This is our environment now. Even though our environment has changed, the fact remains that I grew up doing nothing. I don't think that's something you should say so proudly. In other words, you can't do anything, right? I heard you have adequate cooking skills. Would you mind preparing a meal for me sometime?
Grief.
Guess your perception of social status doesn't change with the environment either.
Good morning.
Okay, so we want to have Minimo Mamoru. Okay, party formation. Move these two boys to the back. Which means we want to move this stuff up. Okay. There we go. Hopefully we can get some better equipment at some point soonish. Okay. And this time, instead of eating immediately... Oh, no, I probably should eat immediately. Okay, well, we've got plenty of pork steaks.
Thanks for the meal.
That's good.
Not bad at all.
Party formation. We should make sure everybody's fed beforehand. Otherwise, this gets awkward.
Pretty good.
Well, I don't. Is there more? Amazing.
Okay. And honestly, I'm going to give up on the extra food. I don't think it's going to help, and we're probably going to end up with stank accidents. Not to mention, everything seems pretty deadly around here, so it's just something else I have to grab. Honestly, it's actually even super tempting to put away the shovel and stuff. In fact, let's do that. I'd like to go gathering, but I think it's better for me to do that while I'm just out and about. Like, doing grinding stuff at a later date, instead of trying to do it right now and finding out that, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, shuffle all these items out of my inventory and be kind of angry about it. Okay. So now that I'm not in trouble. Oh, Rinko does not have cold resistance. Oh, they also are not the right people. Luckily, everybody's in child state right now. Makes this easier.
Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah.
Okay, that's much faster. So, stairs down. Gonna have to clear out the map. Alternatively, that might actually be something elsewhere.
The destination is...
Let's check the map.
Oh, you know what? I think something random just stepped on that. Okay, so that's an elevator up somewhere. Possibly somewhere I've already been to? And we do have a safe room.
What's this?
Okay, so now we save. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm 99% certain these guys are going to be deadly regardless.
Found it.
It doesn't actually seem like there's a whole lot of reason to go after those things.
What's this?
Sonic modular dismantling. Sonic waves break down body tissues. This looks like it's going to suck.
Check the map.
Or on the opposite side of it, I can't honestly tell. I guess let's go find that other button. Age authentication. Too young.
Here's the map.
Okay. So it looks like this is just, this opens that door. Keeps that open. Okay, well, we've saved recently. I guess I'm gonna go resave, and then we're gonna try and brave the Sonic room. See if there's anything worth anything there.
My ears. That's rough. Not now.
I can't go there.
My ears. My ears. My ears.
You're wondering why I'm doing this. It's because there's no reason to go through this. We got really lucky there. So we're supposed to run through the Sonic room to... We're supposed to run through the Sonic room to even get to this section, but... Okay, I did remember to go to the bathroom. Okay, there we
Let's have a
go.
look, shall we?
Failed subjects were disposed of in here.
Yeah.
Well, this is unfortunate. We did all right. Oh yeah, there is another one of those in there. I remember seeing them previously. Either way, does not look like there's anything I can do there. So the question is, do I take the stairs up? I guess let's go places, because one way or another we gotta age our people up to middle-aged, and that's gonna take some time.
It's closed. There. Where are
Okay, so we're here now. Well, it's open. I don't think I care.
Which way is
Let's see. So we had the other stairs over here. I'm just gonna wander around. I mean, there's a lot to this place. It's obviously the final dungeon.
Found it.
All right, Minimo's clinical records. No, I'm not gonna look, really.
What's this?
My clinical records, I don't even want to know what's written.
Let's have a look, shall we?
It was clinical records. I believe I abducted him at his studio. Got the same blood type. Was the rope his mother hung herself with his?
Is this it?
That's kind of interesting that there's different dialogue.
What's this?
Minimo's clinical records. Shouldn't look at it without permission.
There's something here.
We barely made the implant in time. Oh, she was dying.
Wonder what this is.
My clinical records? What? Dad and Hiroki looked for me all that time? I barely managed to make it in, so those Yakuza people might have actually done a little bit more of a number on her.
What's this?
Rinko's clinical records. They wrote a ton. Boys don't read it.
Is this it?
I shouldn't look at women's
something here.
records. Body measurements
Let's
are.
have a
I'm
look,
kidding.
shall we?
Abducted her while she was at a hotel.
What could this be?
Zen's clinical chart. I abducted him on his way to the farmer's
Wonder
market.
what this is.
Fought with the riot police. Wild kid.
Found it.
Did Dr. Ichio use these for the conquest videos? He was shorter than I thought.
The destination is.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Well, all of these go down, so I guess I'm just gonna try them one at a time. We'll just see where it drops me. I might go down and back up again. Or
There's something
Can we
here.
play something
Yuma's
else?
clinical records. Let's see. Her weight is... But my
Let's have a
eyes!
look, shall we?
Yuma's clinical records. I think she was the last one I abducted.
Suspicious.
She says she was caught while sleeping in her
What's
room.
this?
She overate on purpose to gain her weight somehow. This is interesting. I like this.
Is this
Ichio's
it?
records. He was a well-rounded doctor and researcher. He wasn't always this
What
ripped.
could this be?
Why are my clinical records here? Was my father planning to?
What's this?
Face and weight are totally different.
Careful.
Wonder what this is.
Sachi's clinical records. This stuff is really hard to look at.
This?
Right hand and leg
What's
didn't
this?
regenerate. She was cloned June 9th. That's her
There's something
birthday?
here.
I don't want to remember those cruel tests. Okay, that's a drop-down point. Wait, what? I, like, turned. That was strange.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Arto's clinical records. I went up to him on the building's roof and...
Suspicious.
Ashura Publishing issued a gag
this
order.
it?
He was put to sleep and taken to that hospital. Glasses fell when he was abducted. So these probably all just take me back up to that previous section. No, this is somewhere new. Well, balls.
What's this?
Tree triangle.
Waiting for my chance. Ready?
Full
No more
power.
messing around.
Eat this!
Okay, let's bust that arm up. A lot of these guys all over the place.
There.
Okay, so we
Let's
got
check
more
them out.
stairs. Is that it? I guess it is. I'm just full wander mode.
The next destination
Where
is...
am I now? Just a bunch of doors. Okay.
There's something here.
Researchers loved this. Vending machines in the lab only stock these. A lot of interesting background details. Oh, that feels better.
It's closed.
Locked door.
There's something here.
Let's see, something that looks like algae is floating in dubious liquid. So, what I'm probably going to want to do is close every unrelated door that doesn't have, like, a passage in it. Just because.
I'm gonna try using it. What's this?
Let's see. Hirosako Memorial's test subjects. There's a paper between the pages. Yeah, we'll want to look at some of these things. But yeah, just in case critters... Oh, I already got this one. Critters spawn in any of these rooms.
Can you play something else?
Huh. The records on clones. It says emotions stable, no memory loss. Did Rio turn on the music? That's cool.
There's something here.
Candy wrapper next to medicine. It seems sugar intake was important too.
The destination is...
Okay, well I got that one door open. Aha!
Found it!
Clearance level 2 key, disposable. Son of a butt.
What's this?
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything else here. So I'm gonna mark this passage off with an X. Let's see, maybe I should have brought that food along.
Let's check the map.
Okay.
Huh?
Doesn't look like we've got anybody else. Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna mark off passages with X's.
Where are we? Let's
If
check the
there's
map.
no reason to go to them. Okay. So that'll take me back up to the lab. Yeah, let's go back up for a second. Because there were several other staircases here that I didn't take.
Ow.
Whoa.
Because that takes me to somewhere I know. This takes me somewhere I don't know. Honestly, what I might want to do... Party formation. Just remove everybody but Haruto for a moment. Okay. Okay, let's bring Rio at the very least. Mapping bonus will help a lot.
Let's try activating it.
Here we go.
I don't really see a whole lot of reason to open that up. Unless I end up fighting something I don't wanna.
This might be it. Let's try activating it.
Huh. Weird. Yeah. Maybe there's something no good on this side.
Let's mark it on the map.
It's a weird
Hey.
loop.
Is this it?
2 square.
Here's the map.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's try activating it.
Okay, so this looks like it sucks.
Ready?
No more messing around.
Waiting for my chance. Enemies? Waiting for my chance. Ready? Full
No more
power.
messing around.
Let's just stay away from stank. Grandpa? I thought there was a lot more of them. I got worried. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go up and hit him. Ow. Well. Wow, okay, that has a little bit more range to it than I thought it would. Shoot. Okay. It died horribly.
Where are we?
Let's
We still
mark it
didn't
on
get
the
this
map.
one open. Unless...
Not lost, are we?
I see how I'm supposed to do this. Well, we should probably rest.
I'm
Saving
pooped.
stamina is meaningless if the entire party is about to die. I mean, yeah, I could maybe avoid damage, but still. It might be worth actually setting up a completely different set of teams here. Bringing food along. But what I was thinking is I could actually have, like, a separate team.
I'm going to activate.
Oh. That did open this up. Owie.
What's this?
Whoa, what's this machine? Don't tell me it's a model of a rocket.
Found it.
Details regarding age settings for the extend machine are written here. Okay, so this section was a bit on the brutal side.
Let's check the map.
But it looks like it was completely self-contained, so we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, being thorough here, very important. Even if it sucks a bit.
Let's check
There's
the
a
map.
lot of dead ends, and I love dead ends. Okay, have I done this one yet? No, haven't done this one yet. And then after this, we're probably going to want to... Well, maybe not go back.